Hi, welcome back to West Coast Geeks is my other channel where I discuss other pop cultures like mostly Dungeons and Dragons, Magic the Gathering, and any other thing that's not comic book related. It's my second channel. So welcome back to Comic Book Gallery. I'm your host Joaquin. How we doing, people? So this is part two of day one. These are the final books that I had bought later on in the afternoon, and you know, the purpose of this video was more because I was able to do my little research, got my post-it notes. So after I checked everything, but conventions are really good for like getting fillers for your run. And when I mean filler, I mean like near mint fillers in this case right here. So all these books you're going to see right here is excuse me, $2 books. And so I recently started collecting X Force because I really did enjoy. Oh, sorry, the first part of this run. Once Rob had taken over New Mutants and continued on, and we're talking like Volume One. But there's a point where he's going to drop off the art, and I'm only going to collect up to that point. I'm not going to finish the run on this one. You know, I did like the story leading up, going through so far, especially this one, X Force, The Dream Divided. I actually might break this down coming up because the story is like a philosophical debate that's happening between the X-Men team. So you currently have you have the X-Men, X Factor, and X Force. So $2, nothing special. Cable, War Machine, but like I said, I really do like the art, his artwork. Yeah, at the time he was okay at feed, and sometimes he just sucked. But Dominoes, and I really did like this cover right here. It's a cool action scene, and I really didn't do any homework into X Force 25. I'm assuming with the hollow cover, maybe it puts the value at $3. Who knows? But it's definitely for $2, it's a no brainer, especially for me. And I explained what I was collecting on my run. The other one is I'm going to be doing a breakdown of the first one. Is the Punisher War Journal, and that book kicks ass. I mean, so I don't know how far I want to carry that, but this we're talking volume one. But I'm slowly starting to collect this. So Punisher War Journal. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Number 14. I picked it up because Spider Man, and if I wanted to do like a series, that at least I'd have the complete story. And they had 15, the other reason why I bought it. And then 16 is just because. So I got 3 more issues to add to. I think I have 1 through 4 currently of the War Journal, but like I said, I'll be doing a video on that. Which brings us to this book. So I paid $12 for this Avenger book. Some of the other books I'm going to show you right now. So what I've noticed, what dealers have been doing lately, um, is that when they price some of their books, they also price it to what you would pay for shipping and some cases taxes too. And I'm just like, man, but it is what it is. But Avengers 78. Anything really special about this book? Not really. I paid $12. So what I figured, and I got lucky in a couple of these books, and I'm going to go into it. Sometimes they have stuff that's overpriced because prices have dropped, and they just you know either on purposely, or sometimes they just don't like go through their collection thoroughly that they're bringing in. They're just like, some cases they might be in a rush or whatever. So I paid $12 for this book. If this book is at least fine from like a 5.0 or 6.5, which is to me the bare minimum, it's $28. If this is very fine, a 7.0 to an 8 point, it bumps it up to 30, maybe 35. So for me, just getting, yeah, so I just got this for $12. I mean, no taxes, no nothing. That, to me, this was like a steal. So let me show you the condition of the book. So you're like, so far so good. Why wouldn't? So you see, there are a couple of spine ticks here. So that's why I think this book would at least be a 7.0, maybe a 7.5. And then the major defect is right here. We'll open it up since we're talking about, fines. If you have a question about a book, just ask them and they'll open it up. On most of these books, because I was paying like, $25 or $20, I think the two most expensive books were $20. I didn't really look inside, which I should have. But that looks pretty good. So I feel like like I said, sometimes they don't keep up on every single book, and I'm able to benefit from that, or you could be able to benefit from that. You just have to look. For me, I collect like also Avengers too. I'm not the let me make sure I put that in right, otherwise I'll cry. Um, so when I put a book in, I also, as soon as I put it in, and I think I put it in correctly, I'll still go and double check how this is sliding down to make sure it didn't catch anywhere before I push it down in. That way I don't get a color break. It might get a little crease and make me cry, but so far so good. Mm. Avengers 78, $12 book. All right, so now this is what I'm talking about when it came to pricing this book. So I paid $5 for this book, and the funny story is that I ended up paying like 20 because I came back and I had found this when I earlier on or later on in the day, but initially at this one dealer, I bought this book and then I bought these other books that he had the white stickers half price. But this should have been a half price book because I looked up Silver Surfer Volume 3. Between Find and Near Mint, they have this listed at $3. Now, this is according to cover price. So, even with shipping, it would be more if he had this listed at $3. But, it's just something to consider. If you were really trying to look for this book, you could have looked in somebody else's bin and maybe they would have had this listed as a $2. So I know it's not that much, but every little bit helps, and you're able to determine what books have value and what books have value to you, and what that value to you is. Like, yeah, I knew this was like second or third edition, and so I was just like, yeah, I'll pay $5 for number 90. I like the cover. I want to read the story and see where it goes. So, Fantastic Four 194. So I got this for $7, and he had it listed at 14. And so this book listed at fine from a 5.0 to a 6.5. They have a fair market value of $4. So paying $7 if I were to buy this on eBay with shipping, yeah, I can do that. Very fine, 7.0 to 8.5. This is Diablo. He ain't going up, and I really doubt he's ever going to make an appearance in the MCU. But, here's another run that I'm kind of like, going to dabble into. I'm more serious about my X-Men, number one. And then goes like Spider-Man, and I really want to collect the runs of Spider-Man. First volume Web Spider-Man and Spectacular Spider-Man, since I can't get the first run of Amazing Spider-Man. When it comes to the X-Men, I want to get my collection from 100 to 300. It's the priority of the first volume. And then I'll take it all the way to 5. And then I'll get whatever I can get Whether I can get a X-Men 1 before I die, who knows? But, small goals. I already have giant size X-Men number 1, so I feel pretty cool about if I don't ever get X-Men number 1. All right, so $7 seems fair market value. I like the covers. That's another reason why. I mean, apparently the Diablo, the alchemist here, thinks he drank enough super potions to take on the thing. Good luck, dude. All right, so I got these books from the same dealer, and then 83 Avengers 283. So I did a series on the Avengers and the Master of Evil, and I'll put a link in the description. And so it was really good. And so this is the aftermath with Hercules gets beat up. Um, Zeus does not take it kindly, and this is what leads up to it. So I got 283, 284, and I paid half price for these. These are like 250, 250. 250, I paid like $7 in cash for these. And so it concludes right here with Zeus. So I'm definitely gonna finish up this Avenger run up to maybe 300 from what I've collected it from like 270, I want to say around there, up to 300. This Avenger team is unique, and I want to definitely do videos on that. All right, so I'm going to be wrapping this video up. If you made it this far, hit the like button. If you're enjoying the content, subscribe. And leave a comment below if you were able to go to the Ontario Comic Con or what Comic Con you've been able to go to. Day 2 will be tomorrow. And that's where I'll show you where I got some really good deals. Just like that $12 book. I was like, damn. So, we're going to. So, Adventures in Comics. I had to do a little research on this book. Excuse me. Man, my throat's a little dry. I'll finish this off right now. So, again, I am sorry. Alright, so I had to do 2 post-it notes, people, of information. So, Supergirl. Like, I wasn't even paying attention. I thought it was Supergirl 404. But it's Adventure Comics. And the only reason why I bought it is it was like $4. I like the cover. I like the art style. It's a 15-cent book. Why not? So on eBay, listed at fine, they have this for $9.97. And to buy it now, plus $5.99 ship. Like, just put 10, dude. Like, what do you like? Or $9.99. What is this? $9.97. Somebody explain that to me in the comment. And so as I'm doing my research on this book, I'm like, okay, so I paid $4. This might be a 7.0. I'll show it to you before I sign off here. And then on eBay, it's like second appearance of Starfire. I was like, what? And second cover appearance or something like that. I was like, get the hell out of here. Ain't no Starfire. So apparently, Starfire on Earth 1 is from 1950 to 1986. First appearance Adventure Comics 402. So if I ever wanted to get the first appearance of this Starfire. Last appearance is 407. I guess she didn't last that long. And then plus now it was the Teen Titan Starfire, the one we all know and love. They ain't never bringing her back. All right. So Adventure Comics, I was able to look up on cover price. And very fine 7.0 to 8.5 is $26. I don't think it could do that. It would have to take a pressing, and I'm going to show you the book, and a cleaning to make it there. But I think it is good enough. And when I mean a cleaning, like those deep cleans that you see some of the people are able to do on YouTube. So yeah, this would be a candidate for me if I wanted to learn that. I would pick a book like this and learn off of it. first I would start off with all the modern stuff that you get every week, and maybe look for some books that are beat up, and start from there and see how it goes and learn the process. And then before you start getting really valuable books, or even books that are okay, you would start off with stuff like this. So this is not a 7.0. This could be a 5.0 to a 6.5, so 5.0 with a cleaning and a pressing, and that'd be $10. So it's like, okay, cool. And at very good, bare minimum, this is $8. So, you know, a lot of times these vendors are going to be all over the place. It's just going to be based on when's the last time they double check these books, and depending on the vendor, we're talking like, they're bringing anywhere between 500 to a couple of thousand books, and so it's not like they're pushing modern books, or like, in that case, like in the first part one, where I was able to get some variant covers and the timeless variants and stuff like that. I was lucky to get. I felt lucky to get those because, like I said, Instagram, this time I got it there right. I left it up there for this video, and I'll leave it up there for day 2. But comic book underscore gallery. See the other books that I've collected and other things. So, check it out. All right. So we're going to end with this, and we're going to see how bad this book is messed up. Now, this one will come to me a complete surprise because I really didn't look at it that well. Okay, so we got this little spine roll here, but a pressing will definitely take that out. No major ticks. I don't even see any really breakup colors, so I think a pressing, maybe right there. So there's a couple. That's why I said maybe it can make a 7.0. Like that deep cleaning would help this book a lot. I mean, a cleaning might be able to take some of that, but the deep cleaning would definitely, like where they do the whitening and stuff. But this book's in pretty good shape for being March 1971. Wow. March 1971. Hold on. Did I read that right? 15-cent books in 71? I mean, I was born in 72, so I wasn't buying comics back then. Yeah, I read that right. Okay, so for those of you who want to see the content in there. Yes, Supergirl Diffuser. Alright, so like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you made it to the very end, you get to see the cool ads that I used to love looking at as a kid with all the prizes. Catch you next video, people. Take care.